most recently, there have been the three big dogs
The three big dogs.
who have called the recession: Goldman Sachs, Wells Fargo, and Elon Musk. Elon Musk is kind of that fun side figure, but Goldman Sachs and Wells Fargo have pretty much come down on the side of we are headed for a recession / we're kind of sort of already there.
Now, what would be the policy that could avert this situation?
The policy is what the Federal Reserve is trying to do right now. So the Federal Reserve hiking interest rates is their best shot at trying to stall a recession. Because when you hike interest rates, you're hoping to target inflation, but the risk there is that you could also damage the workforce. And if you damage the workforce and drive up unemployment and also can't drive down inflation, then you're in a full-blown recession, which means, your stock markets are tanking, the GDP is shrinking, and things are just headed downhill very, very quickly. So the Fed, that is why they've put into practice a series of hikes over the next several months. They are trying to achieve what's called a soft landing, which means, okay, we abate inflation, but we're not spiking unemployment. The problem is they tried that. We are now on our second interest rate hike.
So 1% now.
Yeah, 1% now. And it's of a series. More are coming, but already on this second one, everyone is looking at the markets, at the general economy, at the unemployment numbers, and they're like, we missed it. We missed the soft landing, which means barring a miracle, or I don't know, World War III blowing up.
That'd be good for the economy.
Yeah, it actually would be good for the economy. We are headed into a recession, no doubt.
It is hard to believe, Americans who check their 401k, they check their Robinhood, and they see a horror movie going down. It's hard to imagine that someone's doing them a favor somewhere.
Right.
Through doing these price hikes. Because if this is treatment, if this is the prescription, it's hard to imagine what the surgery would be.
Oh,
what
gosh,
the consequences would be. So it's a frightening time economically that I can't even remember in my life.
It is
14, 13, 15 years old in the Great Recession. I was a little bit younger than that, but I vaguely remember it. And I cannot remember my adult life economic pressure on the average middle class person.
Yeah, the fact that this is just going everywhere, it's just completely spread across the population, the economy, is remarkable. Because 2008, horrendous. 2008 was a real problem. High unemployment. There were issues, but at the end of the day, 2008 centered mostly on the banking system.
Yeah, speculation.
Right. This recession is not centered on the banks. The banks will actually be fine through this recession.
It's the supply.
It's the supply.
It's real products, things that we don't make in America anymore.
It's the actual supply. It is the actual workforce. It is, actually not having enough workers and not having enough raw materials. We're not talking about money. We're talking about actual things that we don't have.
This is what it comes down to when you have an economy that our biggest economic items are websites, social media, the internet.
Everything's
you
fiat.
can't eat that. You can't eat that.
I know.
You can't fuel your car with that.
Exactly.
Yeah.